Hello everyone, this is Ashish from Not So New, and today we'll be playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, the Blood and Wine expansion. I wanted to test this game on my laptop, which has an NVIDIA 940MX GeForce graphics card, and this game is one of the most graphically demanding and most beautiful games I've ever played. And it is a great RPG. Nevertheless, you can actually do things in this game, and this game has some really great mechanics and elements that make this game stand out from everything else in the genre. I mean, it has great storytelling and great graphics and great characters, and overall it's a very good game. So right now I'm playing the mission Lockage of 4 from the Blood and Wine expansion, and it's in this mission we just killed a noon wraith, a spotted white, and as you can see there are fabulous now. These are very hard creatures, so they can just teleport anywhere. I should have not engaged them and just went off with my things, you know, because once they get a scent of you, they really don't leave you alone. My silver sword is also damaged, as you can see, and as you can see this game is very playable. In just a minute I'll show you my settings. You just need to meditate for now. So I'm meditating here for an hour. I should meditate more, I guess, once the sun comes out. Right, it will be safe now. The ambience and the music of this game is really nice, and you really get involved while playing this game. Now I'll just show you my settings. Options, video. The graphics, so as you can see I'm playing with VSync on, as when you leave it off the screen tends to tear very much. I'm playing on a resolution of 1366 by 768. The NVIDIA Hairworks preset is low and everything else is medium with cursor off. The post-processing I'm keeping on high, because even though you're playing it on medium graphic settings, the post-processing plays a heavy part in making this game beautiful. So I'll just now find a fast travel point and see. You can see the fog is still there. I'll just change my silver sword now. Anything else with good damage? Half Karen, there gettest. So you know, this is my first voiceover in my recent videos. This is the first time I'm doing a voiceover on anything. So if you have any suggestions, or if you like this video, please leave a like and tell me what you would like me to change or improve. I'll just take this. Or I should just mend this, right? I mean, I do have some, yeah. I should just mend it. What did I do? Still, it'll do now, I guess. These things, they are afraid of Jurden, so I'll just do this. Nah, they come out of nowhere and just fight you. I mean, they can be really hard to follow sometimes. If I can just kill this guy. No, nah. Don't. Shit. mean, the audio of this game can be glitchy sometimes, but in a game of this scale, that's pretty normal. I mean, it's very normal compared to Skyrim, and Skyrim was a great game. This too is a great game from, I don't know. I don't think I've played anything else of this scale and of this variety. This game is just freaking awesome. Now where's my horse? I'm playing with a controller. It's a Cosmic Bike controller that emulates an Xbox 360 controller. It's rather cheap, but it's very, very useful, and I prefer using these in games like this because you get the feel that the developers wanted you to have in this game. Where am I going? Yeah, as you can see, frame rates are quite stable and above 20 FPS, which is pretty enjoyable. And if you stop recording, if I'm not recording, I can get around 30 to 40 FPS. I won't start that quest because it's very, very tough and I'm not the required level for it. But once I am the level, I'll get back to it. Now I just have to get back to Toussaint. You see, this game is really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And particularly this part of the continent, Toussaint, is just really, really great. The lighting and the shadows and the water and the mountains in the distance, they all look great and add to the feel of the game. You get indulged in playing this game. I don't think there's ever been any game that indulges you while playing it so much as this game. So now I'll just let you enjoy and you can see the performance for yourself. And if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe and tell me which games you would like me to test next. Thank you.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. Raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Pretty helpful creatures. Call on them often?
I try not to overdo it, but they can be so useful, as they were now, when I merely needed to be sure I could arrive in time should things go sour.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood's...
Little expedition's starting to sound dangerous. Think I better prepare.
I understand completely. Do tell me when you're ready to set off.
Where the hell did I come from?